Oh, yes, it's time indeed. But firstly, big ups to Cassidy, brother. I absolutely love what you're doing and inspiring at the same time. So maybe we can inspire you too, Mzansi. So it's that time of the morning to get up from the couch, move the coffee table, and get our bodies moving. And all you'll need is your own body weight. No equipment needed whatsoever. Don't worry about it. Now, CrossFit is what's happening this morning, and it's a fitness program that challenges you to break out of your routine. Now, the functional movements utilized are the ones we use in both sport and our daily activities. We're talking about running, jumping, squatting, lunging, pushing, pulling, you name it. Now, our very own Kuhle has tried her hand at some beginner workouts with CrossFit trainer Chris Wolcott. Let's see how she did.
What's happening, everybody? I hope that you are feeling good this morning. We are coming to you all charged up and ready to move our bodies at the Greenside CrossFit at Pirates Club in Johannesburg with CrossFit trainer Chris, who's about to take us through a full body workout. But I do know, Chris, that a lot of people are intimidated by the CrossFit workouts, but that doesn't have to be the case, okay? As long as you commit and you apply yourself, you can reap the maximum benefits. Chris, please take us through today's workout format.
So this morning we're going to start with 3 types of leg exercise for everyone. You can use the same format for it, which is 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds. We're going to start with a standard squat, and then I'm going to show you something a little bit more advanced. Okay, feet hip width apart, chest up. I want you to push your hips back and down and just go as low as your mobility will allow, and back up to a neutral standing position.
The posture is always a struggle for many people. Sometimes when you squat, the knees go over the toes.
Correct. What you kind of want to do is wherever your toes are pointing, that's where you want your knees to go. It just stops the knees from caving in like that.
Yes.
And creates a more stable position at the bottom. If you want to take it up a notch, you can do a jumping squat.
Okay.
So you're going to squat down to the same depth again, but this time you're just going to jump up like that. And as you land, going straight back down into that squat.
I feel like I'm going to stick to the simple one for now, and then the more we do it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to advance, right? Let's go. 1. I feel like I am being left behind.
In your quads, yeah.
100%. Now, I need to know, when you get to this part, Chris, what do you do with the rest of your body?
Good question. Your hands you can sort of keep at your side. As you squat down, bring them up to the front here. And just make sure you're standing all the way up to a neutral standing position at the top of the position.
Cool.
Let's move on to the next one, lunges.
Yeah.
You're going to start with your feet again, hip width apart, hands on hips. And you're just going to step back about 1 meter. Keep that core nice and tight. The back knee lightly touches the ground. And then step up, bring your feet together, and then the other side. Alternating for the 20 seconds. There we go. Nice. Keep a nice upright chest as well.
Posture
Great
is important.
Stuff, yeah. Let's rest quickly. Okay, so the next one, the more advanced one, is a jumping lunge. So you'll step back into that lunge position, but from here you're just going to jump and switch your feet around straight into that next lunge like that.
I'm actually going to try this one, Chris.
Give it a bash. Let's go. Okay. And
1.
switch the feet. Nice. Well done. There you go.
It's the balance for me.
Yeah. And you definitely should feel a bit more of a burn, and it also gets the heart rate going a bit more as well.
I can feel like I'm getting into it right now. I'm ready for the next one.
The next one is just a standard calf raise, just to work your calf muscles. On the spot, you can have your hands on your hips, and you're just going to come up onto your tiptoes and back down to the floor.
I can feel that.
Good. Another place you can do this is on your staircase, which allows your heel to dip below ground level, just to get a bit more range of motion. And if you want to take it up a notch, feel free to grab some weights, have them at your side, or if you don't have weights at home, grab some odd object, hold it on your kid or your pet or something like that to help out.
Now to the core.
So you start with your soles of your feet together, bring your heels as close to your body as you can. You're going to roll back down onto your back, touch the floor behind your head, throw your hands forward, come up and touch your toes. Make sure your shoulders are above your hips at the top of the movement.
But how can I prevent my feet from lifting when I'm trying to project forward?
I would just be conscious about keeping them tucked in as close to your body as you can.
Got it. Whew, let's go.
Let's do it. Really throw your arms forward just to help get momentum and get your body up there. There we go, nice.
Am I gonna get a six-pack from this exercise?
This and a combination of clean eating and you will be there.
All good.
Can I show you an easier version?
Yes, please. I feel like that one is for me.
So, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, again, back on the floor, and from here you're just going to crunch up by taking the upper part of your back off the floor. So we're not having to go all the way up, we're just going sort of a quarter of the way up.
As much as it's much more manageable, I am definitely feeling it in my core.
Okay, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and to the ground.
I felt that right here in the center.
Okay, so let's work the lower abs now. We're going to do leg raises, hands underneath the bum, extending both legs out together, and then from here, you're going to raise your feet up to above your hips, and then back down to the floor, but I don't want you to touch the floor. I want your feet hovering above the ground at the bottom. And back up. There we go. Okay, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. 1. And up
That
to
was just a bonus one.
yeah, so you should have an 8-pack by now.
Absolutely, Chris. I am putting in the work this morning at Greenside CrossFit at Pirate Sports Club out here in Johannesburg. Chris has been taking me through the paces. We started out with a leg workout. Now we've just engaged the core. And I hope that you at home have learned a thing or two just like me. But this is us out here at Greenside CrossFit at Pirate Sports Club. From myself, Kuhle Adams, and CrossFit trainer Chris. Till next time.
Oh, you don't understand. Pirates Rugby Club is honestly one of the best rugby clubs in South Africa. Look, and it's going to come for me now when I say this, okay? But Greenside was my old stomping ground.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went to high school at Greenside High, which is such a beautiful school, man. So well done for keeping the flame burning. I'm so happy that we've got Kuhle doing this, first of all, so that we're not doing it.
But honestly, she's looking so good. I can clearly see why, and it looked intense. But don't worry, Mzansi, because we want to know from you firstly, did you join in on this? Did you enjoy that session? And also, Kuhle is going to be coming through with so many more sessions when it comes to fitness, all the way from Johannesburg. So we got you plugged, and we got you looking snatched for this winter. You got it.